growing up in the Louisiana Gulf Coast, you live in these ecosystems that are wildly delicate, and you start to understand from a very, very base point of youth and a familial point that these ecosystems are excessively delicate, and they must be treated and appreciated with great respect and with great conservation. Cut to, I start this acting thing that's been doing okay, and realized, like what I said in the testimony, that realized that I was gaining a sort of an increasingly prominent platform in the American public, and sort of realized exactly what I needed to do.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman. Chairman Fleming, ranking members of Law and members of the subcommittee. My name is Somerhalder. I'm an actor and founder of the Somerhalder Foundation. In talking to people, especially young people around the country, I've found time and time again that the issue of species conservation is a particularly resonant one. And people are very passionate, they're passionately attached to the creatures that have captured their attention and their imagination since childhood. And they're invested in doing whatever is necessary to protect them. Species conservation is beyond a doubt an issue that truly matters to the American public.
By virtue of this youth component that is my fan base, the most underused, underappreciated group of people in the world, which is our youth. So if we can just educate them, you all of a sudden have this generational change. And you ask, you know, how do you make energy policy cool to a 16-year-old? How do you make water conservation cool to a 16-year-old? Well, what you do is through entertainment. You have, you know, people in the pop culture world who are explaining this information to them, and all of a sudden they get it and they appreciate it. Then their life is ultimately changed. The way your life and my life and everyone else's here whose lives have been touched by our conservation efforts. So it's a really, really cool thing that we're doing here. It's powerful. I think that is, again, luckily for us in this time in which we so need it, social media has come to save the day. You can divulge information, share a thought within a nanosecond, and millions of people see it. Then they become involved, then they become proactive about it. Now you have all of this synergy happening out there from one click of a button and one thought. That is profound.